starting on these slides now. So, remember the travelling Wilburys, handle me with care. So, we could try handling each other, self and other, with care, love and appreciation. The thing is, it would be really good to go from handling each other angrily onto handling each other with care, onto handling each other with care, love and appreciation. Because this is the most proactive option. Handling each other with care is like, let's stay, the risk is we'll stay on eggshells, but we'll be careful. Right? Well, it's understandable that you have to do that at one point, but you really want to get to a point where you're being far more proactive. So, we've had this slide before in a slightly different context. Try to give up these loveless options. Don't challenge what you can't fix. Don't challenge your partner because they're different or whatever. Don't challenge your debate when the other cannot share your viewpoint. Don't allow yourself to indulge in being a victim or a persecutor. Don't ever overlook the need to care for your partner and yourself. Grip your seat for a rough ride on a fast train, which might not be stopping anytime soon if you go down that track. Don't distress that maybe only one set of needs can be met, so mine can be promoted. So mine must be promoted. None of that stuff. That's the old hack. You can see you've been all doing that. We've all done that. We've all done those things. It just doesn't work. We can't keep doing them. So, we have to make it a real effort to support each other's needs and preferences. Remind ourselves constantly of the good and the loving qualities of our partner. Go out of our way to make time to work through difficulties, respecting the need for mutual support and what is best for each other. Focus on the glass half full and remind ourselves and our partner of the value of focusing on what we love and supporting each other. Never take the relationship for granted. Got to keep watering it. Constantly make efforts to improve connection. It takes effort. And there's no one guiding us. So, this is really on page 245. How will I remind myself to be loving rather than reactive? What will I do? How will I know to do? Oh, right, as soon as I get reactive, I might take time out, and my partner, no, I'm taking time out, and then bring myself back, reminding I love my partner. Right, I've just reacted again. That might be what I do, come back. These are the places we will put that on page 245. What love language will I offer to my partner? And how will I know when to give that? Well, the first thing is to get to know what their love language is. Generally speaking, the anxious style, like quality time, lots of hugs and nice comments. Generally the avoidance, like things done for them, as well as hugs and stuff. Depends on the person, but they're not so much into lovely comments. Some people like gifts. That's not really an attachment style difference, although maybe probably a little bit more the anxious style. So think about the love language. What's the love language you're going to do? It's the last question on page 245. How will I get over myself and develop love-giving behaviours that might feel awkward for me because they're different? So some people get caught in the fact that they're not used to being loving, and so it's awkward. They feel uncomfortable being huggy or saying nice things. You really have to get over yourself. If you've got those blocks, you just have to work at getting over yourself. I remember I had that problem, and I got over it when I was very young. I got over it because I got a really, really good girlfriend. I learned how to hug, and I found it really, really good. Right? I didn't do that at home, but it's amazing how you can push yourself when in fact it's really worthwhile. But what I didn't do back then and didn't know to do were nice comments and stuff like that. That was way beyond my ability to know at this point. So as we learn these things, we can add them to our repertoire. Number 4, how will I keep these new love-giving efforts going after the first bout of enthusiasm? So what happens, the risk is, you leave here today, and this often happens with the couples I work with, they're determined to do things better, but they fall back into their old ways. It's really difficult to keep pushing yourself to do it.
Can I say something here?
Yep.
Is that you were talking about being loving and having to get over yourself sometimes. Sometimes you come up against a part of you that feels quite vulnerable actually when you go to be loving. So if you're not used to saying loving things, or it's really important to actually hear why that might be, because it might just be a hugely vulnerable act, and so to be very gentle in it. And
Gentle with yourself.
Gentle with yourself, just be really gentle with yourself. And the other thing is too, is that if you go away from here and you have dynamics, not to make yourself feel like you failed because you're in a dynamic again and you're in the same place and it doesn't feel good. It's a learning. And it's the same with, being loving. It's a learning, it's a practice. So it's not about getting it perfect, it's not about getting it right all the time, because you just won't. And so if you go away feeling like you're going to be absolutely brilliant at this, you will be very well intentioned, but you'll also be very disappointed when you find yourself in the same place. So just be very gentle. Yeah. That's my least feel.
So you're sort of saying, do try it, but we understand there may be inner blocks that make it difficult, so you just got to be very gentle with yourself.
Yes, so and also if you end up in the same dynamic with each other that you often find yourself in, you haven't failed. It's just that it's just more to learn about yourself, and there's more to learn about the other person and how you can make the relationship work.
You're saying persist at
it, yeah. It's not, I wanted to say before, it's not how often you fall over. But one of my teachers said this to me in my training, the very first day, wasn't how often you fell over, it was how quickly you picked yourself up. And that really jumped out at me, because at the time I was always falling over, always falling into this big black hole that I could never seem to avoid, and I always took a while to come out of it. And so the learning became not when I fell over, but actually how I can recover myself.
Something that helps me when I feel like, back here again, what's the point, is just remembering that I've spent the last 30 years learning the wrong way. Exactly. I'm really good at it. And I've spent the last 6 weeks learning the right way. And it's actually going to take, 30 years to get really good at doing it the right way.
Exactly.
And so it helps me change my mindset to, it's all right, I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Or he's doing okay.
If you're disciplined, Laura, like you are, it won't take 30 to
well, I
get
have
better.
to
No, you should. The thing is, even though we keep sliding back into the hole, you'd be quite surprised. If you've got really good awareness, you can address it quite quickly. But you're right, you will keep falling back into the pattern every now and again. You're lucky you've only done it badly for 30 years. I had 50. So you're well ahead of the game compared to many of us.
You get to the point where you see your pattern and you can see the choice as to whether you go into it or not. But so the tendency will always be there, but it's like you get to this place, you go, am I going to go there? And then you go, nah. Or if you go, yes, I'm going to go there because this feels so good, it feels so familiar, and I'm going to have a meltdown. And then you spend the next
For a while.
It doesn't feel, it feels good for a while, exactly, because it actually feels, it never works.
And if it feels good for a while, because it's familiar and I love it, what's going to happen as you come out of it? What's going to happen that's going to encourage you not to go into it again? You see, what happens is you see, I did it again, I can see that that's gone, I went pear-shaped, and you're going to know this. You're going to know that if you indulge in that, no relationship's going to be sustainable. It doesn't matter who it's with. If I still act like a child, I'm still going to have stuff happening everywhere.
But also, if you indulge it, you re-wound yourself.
That's true.
And so
others.
True. But most importantly, yourself, because you actually keep repeating the pattern, which is often very self-destructive. And because it's self-destructive,
it destabilises ourselves, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it destabilises the relationship as a result. Yeah.
To choose energy and open curiosity about, right, I'm back in this place, what other parts of the map can I find
Yes,
now?
Yeah.
Or do I be reactive and drain myself and my own battery
And drain the relationship.
yeah, really destabilise the relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. Last act of the course, I'd like you to go into your partnership groups, pairs, and those who are on their own can still do this as a plan using page 245. I want you to use page 245 to feel like you've got a plan. There's a page there you can come back to that reminds you of what you want to keep doing. Now you can be quite specific. So for example, instead of just saying, I want to do nice things with my partner, you may say, let's make regular trips to the beach, let's have coffee at least twice a week. Or in other words, I want you to really have a place you can come back to that really has got the blueprint for going forward. So would you take a few minutes? I'll play John Lennon and Yoko in the background while they do that. Just 4 or 5 minutes where you talk. How are we going to do this? Like what's going to benefit us? Okay? Off we go. Cheers.